Hi guys, back again with me Austin from Abba White Heart. Today I'm pretty excited because finally I have in front of me here something that one of my wish list. I'm eager to share to you guys. It's not really new by any means, but yeah, I think it is one of a must-have if you collect Mission Fleet line from Hasbro. Okay, so this is Hasbro Star Wars Mission Fleet. This is the Razor Crest, okay, plus the Mandalorian and the Grogu. Of course, at the time we called him Baby Yoda. Okay, well, the packaging here, as you can see, is not in the best condition. Okay, due to shipping. I'm okay with that. Normally, for Mission Fleet, I throw the packaging away, but well, for you to see today, it's quite big actually. You can see my hand here. Okay, see. I think it's about the same size with the Millennium Falcon, if I'm not mistaken. Big artwork at the front, pretty cool, as you can see here. I like the artwork as usual. Okay, we have the Razor Crest, and then we see Mandalorian Dinjarin in the cockpit with Grogu. Grogu is holding the one of the the ball thing, which is part of the cockpit. Okay, to play around with it. Okay, yeah, so this is it. So we have the two figures. I don't think it's new. I think it's pretty much the same figure with what we have. I'll put up the link up here if you want to watch the previous Mandalorian and Mission Fleet that I have shared before. And then we have everything here. We have the ship and we have the two figures. Okay, let's see around. As I said, the condition of the one that I have here and the packaging is not really great. So we have several features explained here, but it's all, well, I'm okay with it for the most part. Anyway, we'll have a look at each one of them. Okay, so we have the Razor Crest here. We have everything as usual at the back, kind of very complete. I think quite complete information. We have 4 projectiles, one of the ship. Not sure whether we have to assemble it. We'll see. 1-to-1 actual size scale. Grogu. So they actually name him Grogu here. The Mandalorian. They don't put measurement to Grogu's height, but if you see here, as usual, is the height of the figure is about 2.5 inch, so 3.1 centimeters times 6.4 centimeters. Okay, so I'm not gonna measure anything today, apart from these two, which are I think pretty much the same. We'll do comparison later with the one with speeder bike. We have additional weapons. Okay, I don't think we have. I think normally we only have the jetpack here, and then this long one, and this one. But I don't think we have the other ones. I think this belongs to IG-11, probably, but we'll have a look later. I'm not sure about this one. This seems to be the same model with Boba Fett's, yeah. And this one seems to be Stormtrooper's blaster. Anyway, so you can put both of them in the cockpit. You have the cannon. Let's see what does the name of the set is. Okay, I'll try to zoom in a little bit. Look up, let's see. So it's called the Outer Rim Run. Okay, so normally they put the name of the set at the back here. Okay, for measurement of the Razor Crest. Okay, so there we have it. It's about 13 inches times 8.2 inch, so it's 33 centimeters to 20.9 centimeters. Okay, so yeah, all right. So I'm not going to measure anymore. Okay, we're just gonna have fun. Okay, and I'm pretty happy despite having the box beat up like this. But as long as what's inside is still intact. Okay, so we'll go through every little things here, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Okay, so without further ado, let's just continue, shall we? So before we move on with the figure, I just want to show you they actually provide the manual here quite good, so we know that a bit of assembly is needed to be done, right? Pretty simple, okay. And then there are several assembly for the guns here. I'm not sure I haven't opened it up, so it's whether we have 4 guns or we can just move it around, okay. So basically there are A to D places of turret here, gun turret. This one probably not functioning with the projectile spring loaded, okay. The Mandalorian, the cape, you can change it with the jetpack, yeah, we all know that. And then so this is the cannon, the projectile. We have 4 of them, okay. Then there's probably this one is probably with the projectile then. All right, so yeah, we have those, and then this is the doors, okay, to open it up. Okay, there we have 3 doors here, and you can actually insert the speeder bike. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I'll try this one later on. All right, so what else do we have here? Okay, this is the arrangement how to put the guns to the weapon storage in the Razor Crest. Okay, this is how you can set them up. All right, we have this sort of, not sure, kind of a bucket here. We can put Grogu inside, and then we have so the jets here is actually designed to be removable. Okay, I appreciate that. They must have a reason for that. Okay, so let's just continue with the figure. Okay, so here's the Mandalorian that we have, Dingerin. This one is the Beskar armor version. And you know what? I don't see any differences at all with the one that I have previously. If you are curious, I have one of this. This one I normally put with the backpack, but everything else is the same, right? Green boots and then silver pin also the same. No differences. The palm, same. And then I have another one. So usually I put one on my display with the jetpack, another one with the cape. Okay, because those two are the same anyway, right? One of this is from the speeder bike set. Another one is I'm not sure which one really, is from the 5-pack Defend the Child set. Okay, I've already said that I'll put the link here if you're interested, but no differences. Okay, I wish that they would do another one, which is like, if you have Stormtrooper, then these days you have also the Remnant Stormtrooper, which are very weathered. At least they could make one of this set to be more weathered. I wish, so that we have more variety. But then you might also say, why not you weather it yourself? Well, I can, but yeah. Okay. Anyway, that's not my focus here. So just to show you that these 3 are pretty much the same. Okay, pretty much the same. So if you have more than one of these, at least you can have 2, and then you can have one with I don't have it beside me, but the one with the pre-Beskar. Okay, so at least 3, I guess. Okay, so since it's pretty much the same, I'm not gonna measure or anything or articulation, but for the sake of you who watch my video for the first time, articulation here is the ball joint. So side to side, front and back, right? Ball joint motion, full rotation, kind of play around with it. The arm is a full rotation, and as usual with all the mission fleet line, you have the let me see if I can show you. You have the hinge on the shoulder. Okay, it actually extends quite far, but because of the way they design it, well, so it's basically a bit more articulation than a normal 5 BOA actually. Okay, so, but I'm not sure why. The material is a bit, kind of rubbery here. Okay, and then we also have rotation on both wrists. You notice the trigger finger there and the trigger finger there, so you can basically grab the, what do you call that, the blaster with both hands. Okay, the legs move independently. Okay, you can do sitting position like this. You can actually move back, but it's because of the cape here. Let me try to remove the cape. You can actually do split like this. So yeah, but this is awkward. Okay, it's more like a yoga pose. But yeah, well, you know that you can do something like this. It's needed pretty much for the sitting position in the cockpit. Okay, so yeah, okay, so this is pretty much the articulation for the figure. Let's see the accessories that we have with this. Of course, first we have this cape. Okay, it is rubbery, pretty basic with the wrinkles. You have long peg holes there, which is kind of preferable for me. Because it will hold nicely. So yeah, you just have to plug it on his back and then make sure it covers the neck as well. Okay, like that. Okay, pretty basic and works. Okay, so that's the first one, the cape, and you can also exchange it, okay, with the provided backpack. I'm not gonna do more comparison because these are pretty much the same thing with what we have with the other Mandalorian. Okay, long pack and sturdy, all kind of gray. Okay, let me try to zoom in a little bit more. Okay, if I can. Okay, then down here is a bit rubbery. Okay, but still pretty solid. Okay, so let's just plug it into the pack hole. So you have two options here. We'll see whether how I'm kind of curious when we want to sit him into the cockpit. Can we put the backpack, jetpack on? We'll see about that. Okay. So yeah, for the time being, I'll just put that on. We have several blasters. This is his, well, kind of a signature blaster. Pretty much the same with what we have with the other Mandalorian release mission fleet. It has a small trigger. Mold is nice. I like the brown color. Rubbery, especially the front part here. Okay, but at the back is quite solid. You can just put it into his palm. Fortunately, you cannot do two-handed sitting position, unfortunately, because of the limitation. But yeah, so that's the first one. Okay, then we have this. If I'm not mistaken, this is the small blaster that also belongs to the other Mandalorian set. Let me try to zoom in a little bit more if I can. All right, let's show it to you. It has little trigger. Little trigger there with the gap. Mold wise, quite simple. Okay. Yeah, as you can see here, I'll try to show you. Putting on his palm here. Okay, so as you can see, you can actually slip the trigger finger into the trigger hole. So that's the second weapon that we have. Okay, now we have this. I think this one is the same blaster that we have with Boba Fett. Except that this one is, I don't remember the one. I also have Boba Fett, but I think it has a little bit more paint job. But anyway, I realized that this one is a bit glossy, as you can see, and it's also a bit rubbery at the back here, as you can see. But the front one, yeah, it's rubbery, but it's because it's thick, it's more sturdy. It has trigger, small trigger as well, but yeah, at the back here, look at that. Anyway, yeah, it's a bit too glossy for my taste, but hey, that's the third weapon. You can grab nicely as well, okay, as you can see. Okay, just continue. We have this. This is the one that comes with IG-11, one of my favorite weapon from Mission Fleet. Okay, because it has so much detail, as you can see. This part, it has small trigger, more details on the guns here, on the blaster. So yeah, I don't remember whether he actually used all this weapon in the, well, I know he used the small blaster, he used the long blaster, but not sure whether the other ones he actually used it. So you can just grab it nicely, and I don't even remember he used, but this one is a bit too rubbery, as you can see here. But mold wise is really cool. Okay, one of my favorite, I say. Okay, let's continue. I don't remember he actually used this one. You know, this is the Stormtrooper blaster. Okay, also come with IG-11. Standard Stormtrooper blaster. As you can see, the paint, right, compared to the one that we have with the Boba Fett's blaster. This one is not glossy, right? The other ones are not glossy, but I'm not sure why that one is glossy. Has small trigger. Okay, small trigger there. Mold wise is actually not bad. You see, it's quite detailed. Oops, let me show you. It is rubbery, as you can see. Okay, and then let's try on his palm. Well, you can use all this weapon on him, of course. Hold nicely as well. And the last one we have. Okay, we have this small blaster. I don't remember, but I think I've seen it before. Mold wise is quite cool. It's quite intricate. Kind of similar with Han Solo, but I think it's different. I think it's a different blaster. Somewhat similar, but no. It also has a trigger. As you can see, very small trigger there. I'm trying to see where I can show you a bit closer. Anyway, yeah, so it is rubbery, as you can see. But mold-wise, I like this better than Mandalorian's original blaster. I think it's more intricate here, more details, and it has gripping parts here. So yeah, that's nice, and you can see that it fits well as well. The trigger finger actually rests really nice on the trigger as well. So yeah, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6. So 4 additional from the usual 2. Okay, and yeah, we'll see how it fits in the cockpit later on. Next we have Grogu here. This is a repack as well. It's really cute, as you can see, and it actually has articulation. Down here, nothing much. You see chicken feet there. It's holding that, toy of his. And see the wrinkles, right? Very cute. Okay, so to compare this one with, this is the one that comes with the speeder. I don't see any differences at all, really. I know this one is from the speeder because there's a bit of paint chips on the collar there, as you can see. This one is a better paint job. So yeah, I'm just happy to have this. Uh, Pretty small, cute face. Articulation is on the head. It is actually a ball joint, so kind of down and up like that, and full rotation. And yeah, it's pretty much a ball joint. Very small neck. Okay, you cannot really look up though. Unfortunately, this is pretty much the maximum of it because of the mold here. Yep. So well, pretty basic, but pretty much needed as well. Fortunately, no articulation. Probably, well, at least the head can give you a bit more posability for photography. If you're new to this line, this is the height comparison between these two. Okay, not bad, right? This one doesn't come with the pot though, so with the other set we have this pot. Okay, we have this pot, but then for this one I realized they actually gave us this, where is it, this some sort of a bucket here. It's kind of plain, okay, not even metallic, okay, solid plastic, not rubbery. Bit more mold details here. Okay, I wish that it will be painted a little bit better. Okay, but yeah, so inside a bit of, I don't know, clothes maybe to be like cushion. Okay, and I think you're supposed to sit him here before you sit him into the cockpit later on. So yeah, there you have it. Cute. Pretty small, right? Pretty small. Alright, let's move on. Now we want to see the main attraction of this set, which is the ship, of course. And boy, look at that, right? Let me just try to zoom in a little bit more so you can appreciate with me. Okay, so this is the top part. Okay, as you can see here, right? Well, there's peg holes here. Well, yeah, not really. Yeah, kind of peg holes, and then we have kind of back here, okay, to slot in. But we'll appreciate the mold first and the paint that we have here. Okay, the basic paint is kind of I think a bit metallic on some, yeah, kind of a metallic gray. Okay, not really silver, but it is kind of shiny, but not. I think it's a kind of a just right paint to it. Okay, looks really nice, and I like the paint on the two jets here. You see this black shades, okay, on both sides actually, right? Really nice. I actually like the touch. I don't know if you can see it, but on this jet there's also some kind of a bit, I'm not sure how to describe it, but there's a bit of paintwork here as well, which is nice. Kind of a gradient here, kind of a metallic silver here, silver touch here. That's really nice actually, in my opinion. Yeah, this is really cool. So far this is my most favorite, I think my most favorite release of the vehicle from the Mission Fleet line. Okay, I have to say, mold wise, look at that. There is much to love. This one is a darker color, but the rest, okay, kind of silver, a bit shiny, not silver, kind of grayish, light gray, but yeah, very nice. Okay, details here. You have three ports here, 1, 2, and 3. So to put on the two cannons later on. Okay. The jet part here is orange, but its mold is cool. I like it. I actually like it. And this part here on the jet, well, I'm not sure what, it's a turbine or something. This actually mold wise is also cool, but you can actually kind of turn it around, you know. two side. Okay, this one also. Yeah, so that's cool. So I think they want to say to us that, you know, in the movie it actually rotates. That's really cool, right? Even below here, still a lot of goodness. Okay, of mold detail, as you can see, right? Pretty cool. I really like this. I really love this jet. And we haven't even touched the rest of the part. We're still even looking at the jet parts here. So yeah, these two babies are really my favorite parts here. Okay, I'm a sucker for this jet kind of thing, you know. Ooh, really beautiful, right? So yeah, well, we have to continue, but yeah, let's just continue. Okay, so here's the second piece, which is the main body. You know, I have to say, you know, overall paint is pretty much the same with the jet. Of course, they have to, but the mold is still really nice. You know, there's a bit of machinery here, engine parts, I think. I like this decal. As you can see, it is kind of weathered here. It's really nice. This is the port for the front cannon. We'll put it on later on, as you can see. So this is the right side. Okay, nothing much, but mold goodness here. If you're like me, if you like these intricate details, then you will appreciate this. Down here we have 3 landing gears. Nothing much, but yeah, well, that's okay. Okay, still more details down here. At the back, well, this is the back. This one will hatch open, and you notice there are gaps here which you can use to slide your nail to it and open it up. We'll do that later on, but we just want to appreciate, you know, what we have here. Yeah, kind of light gray, kind of, because it's light, it's reflecting the lights as well. That's nice. Okay. Well, I like this part here, as always, you know. Oh, okay. This one is a bit too plain, but you know that the painted one on the body is not like this. Okay, it's much better. Well, I like the mold part here. Okay, as you can see here, there's a bit more intricate part. We have another port of the gun, and we have this. If you're wondering, so the top part here is hollow, and you can see what's inside. So I mentioned the pack and the pack holes, so you can basically combine the jet parts, which we're gonna do. We have to slide this part, and then if you want to take it out, you can just press this. Okay, so there's a bit of mechanism, and I appreciate that, the spring mechanism. So they actually designed it to be this way because they want you to see what's inside. Okay. So before we come to that, how about we see this part first? Another decal here. I like this weathered part decals. You know, it's not like acid rain weathered, but hey, they at least try, give it a bit of weathered look to it. Okay, and again, intricate mold. Same with the other side. 2 ports of the front gun. You see this line, see this gap here is also the gap for the door. You can just open it with your nail. And there's another one here. There's also the gap that you can use your nail to slide into and open this door. Okay, and let's look at the cockpit situation. From the top is really nice. Okay, all the details, and then this is transparent. Actually, you can see inside. But let's see the front first. Oh, it's really cool. I like this part here. Okay. Yeah, it's actually really cool. Okay, really nice. All right, let's check the inner cockpit situation here. Okay, what you need to do is they actually mold this piece so that you can use your nail to move it up. Okay, so well, it opens all the way to the back, but well, I haven't put on the wings, sorry, the jet here. So just want us to appreciate the cockpit first. I like the wrinkles on the seats, you know. And behind there's a bit of details even. I don't know if you can see it. Let me try my best to capture it. So yeah, it's not just plain. It has details. Okay, and I appreciate that. It has molds at the back even. Okay, look at that. Yep, finally I can manage to show you. There's a bit of one knob here. Right, so I guess if you want to sit a character behind aside from Grogu, you can. Okay, let's try that later on. Okay, the front cockpit is my favorite. Okay, I like the fact that they don't use all stickers here. They actually put in mold details here, plus the red buttons here and there. I appreciate that. Even on the side here, and on the other side as well. Well, on this side, not really much buttons, but yeah. But the feet, nothing much, okay, nothing much. But well, at least, yeah, it is molded, and I think you can somewhat rest the hand on this too. We'll try later on. Okay. So before we continue, okay, let's just try to close it again. It actually clicks and it holds. That's very important. Okay, so let's see what's inside here. Okay, let's try to open the door first. So there's one at the back here. Okay, you can just push it from inside, or you can just use your nail again, like I said. Okay, all right. So it's open at the back. Well, unlike the cockpit, this one here is stickers. Well, let's try to open this part first. Okay, we have gaps here, we have gaps here. Use either one if you want. Okay, it opens up. Okay, molded details here. Okay, so and then another door here. So we have quite a lot of doors, 3 doors. I think that's, well, 4 including the cockpit. So here's the inside situation. Okay, so we have the gun storage. Okay, unfortunately it's just blue. Okay, I'm not sure how accurate that is. Probably if they can use another color like that, dark gray, maybe it's better. But yeah, so this part is blue with molded details. Unfortunately, this one they don't give much detail, but they only put stickers on it. So you see it's back. I'm not sure what are these, and then another piece here. Yeah, how about that one? I'm not sure what is that one. Kind of, well, basically just stickers. But this one is molded. So this, what's good with this gun storage is that you can see straight away from the shape, okay, which is which. So it's very easy. You don't really need kind of manual to do it. Straight away from the mold there, you know which gun, which blaster need to be put. Okay, and they all have each the place on it. Okay, I'll show it to you. But yeah, so there we have it, all the opening of the cockpits, all the opening of the inside here of the ship. Okay, this one, is there any more playability? I'm trying to find anything. But the gap actually opens up until the front, probably around this area. Okay, and they say that you can actually slide in the speeder bike. So I have the speeder bike here. This is from that speeder bike that come with the Mandalorian, of course. Okay, you can just put it inside like that, and it will fit. Okay, as you can see, it fit, but it doesn't really click anyway. So yeah, just to want to show you, because they put that in their feature. Okay, you can store it here. Okay, that's cool. Right, so what I'm gonna do, I'll put all of this off the camera so that you can see the result. And as you can see, I've already managed to put on all the blaster, all the weapons that we have, yeah, all of it. So nothing left out aside from the cape, of course, or the jetpack, but you can all put it here, and I like that. And it's very easy, right? Instinctively you can see the mold, see the shape, and straight away you know where to put it. So I appreciate that. I think that's one of the cool feature. Okay, it's just that I don't really like the blue. I'm not sure how accurate that is. Probably not supposed to be blue, but hey, I'm okay, right? And yeah, I wish we had more detail, but of course we cannot expect this to be TVC detailed, you know, because this is a different line altogether. But hey, they're actually doing a lot of goodness here. Okay, so let's just close this. Okay, close this, and oh, maybe just to show you a little bit. So this is the Mandalorian inside. Okay, yeah, it's a good size actually. Yeah, you can play around, so I think they purposely put it this open so that it's easier to play around with it. Okay, and yeah, you can show the scene where he's going out from the back as well if you want to, right? Of course, unfortunately, nothing with the carbonized, you know, all those carbonized targets that he has caught. Yeah. Well, again, this is not the vintage collection. You may have to wait for the Hasbro version one day, but so far, really good. Okay, I mean for this line. Right. And yeah, let's try to plug this. Okay, remember this is the front. Okay, see the back is orange. So yeah, let me move out a little bit so you can see better. Okay, that's the maximum. Slide here. See this? Press until it clicks. All right. You want to take it out? Press this. Okay. So, okay, holds very nicely. All the doors also holds nicely. I appreciate that. Weight-wise, actually, not really heavy. Just enough. Okay, just enough. But not bad, right? Not bad actually. It's quite a good amount. Size-wise also quite a good amount, I think. Okay. So again, let's just have a quick appreciation here from the top, the right side here, the bottom, the back, okay, the two orange jets, really nice, and then from the front. Okay, so far really satisfying. Okay. Now with the cannons, first we have this 2-barrel cannon. This is the one that's supposed to be on top of it. Here's the button. Okay, we have these red projectiles. We have 4 of them. Okay, so we'll just use 2. Not well, very sturdy, so be careful. Okay, plug it. 1 and 2 and shoot. Whoa, very strong. Careful with it. Okay. So yeah, okay, I'll just try to plug this first. So we have 4 options actually. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Well, I guess let's try here. I'm not sure which one where it's supposed to be, but it seems to be this one here. And yeah, it holds. Okay. By the way, I like all this to be solid plastic instead of rubbery. It needs to be solid plastic. Okay. So yeah, okay. Or you can just put it at the back here, and you can hide the switch there. Okay. Yep. So you can also put it here and put it here. Okay. Let's continue. How about the 2 front cannon? We have 2 here. Okay. 1 for each side. You cannot. Well, I haven't I haven't tried it yet, but it seems that the way to do it is to make sure that the button is on the top. So it'll be like this. This is the one on the left, this is the one on the right, like this. Oops, sorry. It's the other way around, guys, sorry. This is the one on the left and this is the one on the right, okay, because the Canon. Yeah, pretty solid, kind of plain gray, not really like the body of the ship. But yeah, so you have the spring as well. We'll try that. Oh, each one of them. So we have 2 more. It's pretty much the same anyway, guys. Okay, one to the side. Okay, press. Okay, and then this is the other side. Okay, let's try to shoot to my background. Yep, pretty strong. Okay, so let's just plug them in. Okay. Not sure whether you can actually do it this way. I guess you can. Nah, you cannot. Can you? Yeah. Well, that's cool. I like it. It's better to follow the convention, guys. That's why the manual is there. I don't think this is the type that you're supposed to take out after you plug it in. So better for it to just stay. Okay. All right. Yep. It is super tight, guys. So, well, that's the first one on the right. Let's plug the other side. Alright. Okay, it clicks and it holds. It is super sturdy. So once you plug it inside, okay, I suggest that you don't take it out anymore. That's not the type that we are supposed to take out. Okay, otherwise you will break, the lock. Okay. But that's okay, right? That's how it's supposed to be. Look at that from the front. Now we have a bit of gun here. We have a bit of weaponry, right? So yeah, this is pretty much the full assembled Razor Crest without the projectile, of course. But yeah, for the co-pilot sitting situation, so well, I just put another of my Mandalorian here. Yes, you can sit him at the back, and probably it will fit most figures anyway from the mission fleet line. Okay, and as you can see here, not bad. But the catch is this: you have to take out. Oops, sorry about that, guys. You see, after putting on the jet, the extent of the opening of the cockpit is only until that way. Okay, and it just won't hold. So just use my thumb here. Okay, but you have to remove the backpack, otherwise it won't fit. But yeah, you can maybe put Cara Dune here. You can put maybe IG-11 here. You can put the other figure if you want. Okay, so but of course for this set, the actual purpose is to sit the Grogu inside. Well, if you want to do like directly like this, you can, but we know that from the package that we are supposed to put this bucket, and they actually design, I don't know if you can see inside, there are molded piece on the right and on the left there to kind of squeeze this bucket in place. Okay, now I'm not sure about yours, but I tried to kind of sort of place or plug the bucket, and it does clicks, but it's not the, oh, it's actually quite sturdy. See, it doesn't really hold, but once it's clicked, it actually is in place. Okay, but the click is not like, the sturdiest click that you have, but it works like that, as you can see. Okay, quite well, reasonably reasonably working. And you can put your Grogu sitting inside a bucket. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. and you can close the cockpit. Well, you cannot see Grogu really, but yeah, I think that's what they intend to do. Okay, let me remove Grogu. Now for the pilot seat, that's interesting. Okay, the question is, can you use a backpack to sit the Mandalorian inside? And you see this piece, right? My objective is to try to put both of the palm to grab on this. So I prepared this is the one that without the backpack. Okay, so all right, finally managed to put the both palm on it. Okay, so yeah, you can do that, but you see this gap, right? This gap on the sitting position. So I thought that maybe it's better to do it with the backpack on. Okay, so I have another one with the backpack on, and technically, yeah, it works. But then if you really want to put the palm to grab on those two kind of, I don't know, steering part, it doesn't really work. I mean, yeah, you can somewhat like this. I'm trying to put the palm to grab on it, but it seems that the jetpack is a bit too thick. Okay, and it will push the Mandalorian too much to the front, and it will not have the best position to grab on it. But on the other side, I realized that that's okay actually, because you see there are still some buttons at the front. So well, I know you might say, hey, as long as it can sit inside, that's good enough, right? But not for me. I want to try. I want to see whether this figure can actually do something more, a little bit more. Can do something a little bit more with this figure. Sorry, that's how to say it. Okay, so yeah, this is the best what I can do with the backpack on. And so yeah, that's okay as well. If you want to put the backpack on and put the figure, of course you cannot do it with a cape because the cape won't bend. Okay, and you need that that L shape with the sitting position. Okay, but yeah, this way can also work as long as the cockpit can close, right? Okay. Right. Can it close? All right. Yeah, technically you can, but yeah, just to let you know that, okay, about that kind of quote-unquote issue. But let's just put Grogu at the back and click. Okay, when it's click, yep, it holds. Let's start the adventure, right? Let's run away from those who are trying to catch Grogu, and yeah, well, it's pretty much working. Okay, so yeah, and you can see the Mandalorian quite well. It's cool. So you do whatever you want according to your preference, but I just want to let you know that sorry, Grogu. That it works, okay, even with the jetpack on, in case you're lazy to take it off and you don't want it to be missing. Yeah, you can do this. So to wrap this up, well, okay, before I continue though, just want to mention to you, if you happen to put the gun with the projectile on here, you cannot really open the cockpit. Okay, so you have to move it aside. Okay, just to mention to you guys. Okay, well, I have those two still in the cockpit, right? Where I have the extra ones here. Okay, so what do I think about this? I think this is really cool. Okay, I'm not gonna measure anything because the measurement is already laid out in the packaging. But I think if you like Mandalorian, if you like Star Wars, if you like Mission Fleet, even if you like 5POA, Star Wars. Well, this is not TVC, but you know, I would say this is quite a good Razor Crest that we can have for now. Okay, it has several gimmicks. The cockpit is working. The projectiles, the open hatch here and there. Okay, and of course the weapon rack. Of course, well, not really. The lights doesn't really go through, but you see, I've put all the weapons inside, right? You can even probably store the extra cape here. You want, just put it inside like that. Okay, that's all set. And if you have your speeder, just plug it in, right? Not really plug, but you can just store it inside as well. You know, what else do you need, right? So I really like this set. Okay, this pretty much up to now is my favorite Star Wars Mission Fleet set. Okay, so yeah, everything is working. I think the paint is okay. Okay, playability, as long as all the stuff that we have is working fine. I think it's really well executed and it's a must-have, especially if you like the Mandalorian series. Okay, so yeah, really guys, while waiting for the TVC Hasbro version, I think this is well worth it. I'm not sure about pricing though. Surely I paid a bit of a price for this because you know it hasn't been released yet where I live, but this is if you can get it on retail, then this is pretty good. Okay, should be pretty good. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks guys for watching until the end. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and share, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell. See you in the next videos. Ciao.